When I look at America and the G7 nations, I see wonderful people with a stable economy worth emulating. But when I look at their leaders, when I look at NATO, when I look at United Nations, I see a bunch of hypocrites. You know why? Hello guys, welcome to today's broadcast. My name is Cham Grace, and if you're not following my channel, please do me that favor to subscribe and smash that button to get steady notification. Now, when you look at what's happening in Ukraine and what's happening in Palestine, you begin wondering if the lives of the people over there don't matter. You begin wondering if the government of the world, the world leaders are humans or they are beasts. Now you begin to see the carnage and atrocities happening. You see, America are the father of genocide. America are the father of igniting conflict. America doesn't like a country or a nation that is stable, running its sovereignty properly. Now, when you look at what happened in the likes of Syria, when you take a look at what happened in Afghanistan, when you take a look at what happened in Iran, even Iraq, currently what's happening in Ukraine and Palestine, you begin to wonder what America does to salvage this conflict. You see them always talking about peacekeeping, NATO always going to the nation to provide aid, to give care and facilities, but they are the ones sponsoring this war. Now let me remind you that a sovereign nation is that territory that have power to dictate its own terms, carry out its own laws, govern itself from external control, and have coercion against its own citizens. And when a nation is recognized as a sovereign nation, no other nation have the power to interfere on its governmental happenings. But America would not stop at any level or any length to ignite conflict in any country they find doing properly well. America had a test of its own medicine in 2001, September 11, when that 9/11 attack occurred. You remember that New York attack? When Saddam Hussein or Osama bin Laden launched that strike, the citizens cried. Now let me take you back to that particular scenario. Please feel free to watch a clip of that.
See that? My lord. It was the United airplane that just crashed right into it.
That wasn't a crash, that was a dead-on kill.
He did it on purpose.
He did it on purpose. Of course he did.
did.
He did it on fucking purpose, man. Of course he did.
Now you see the cries, you see the lamentation. The people were so pained. Now that's just a tip of the iceberg to what is happening in Palestine. Palestinian lives matters. Ukrainian lives matters. In 2022 in Turkey, Boris Johnson had the chance to allow Zelensky make a ceasefire with Putin. That would have settled this whole blood-bathing carnage and atrocities that is happening. But no, being the God all-knowing, Boris Johnson told Zelensky to forget the peace deal, to forget the ceasefire talk and proceed with the war, that they had weapons. They had weapons to sponsor. Today, look at what is happening. Look at what is happening in Ukraine. Lives are being taken, buildings destroyed, everything is just upside down. You don't see the presence of government. You don't see continuity. You don't see hope. All you see is damnation, condemnation, stagnation, and all sorts of damages. Is it really worth it, America? Is it really worth it, NATO? Is it really worth it, United Nations? Is it really worth it, G7? You people are always happy sending aid, sending might, military kits and all that to other countries because it's helped you to pursue your devil's theory, where you send in troops, you send in armories, you send in weapons. At the end of the day, you start exploiting minerals. Look at this documentary.
ExxonMobil posted a $56 billion profit for 2022, setting not only a company record, but a historic high for the Western oil industry. The results far exceeded the then record $45 billion net profit Exxon reported in 2008. The company's chief financial officer,
American company ExxonMobil, has made over 50 billion naira, $50 billion, I beg your pardon, in 2022 after the war in Ukraine. That's just coming from Ukraine. That's $50 whopping billion. Dear American leaders, dear G7 leaders, their United Nations and their NATO? Why always endanger the lives of other people for selfish reasons? The extortion, the joy you people derive in other people's sorrow. Look at what is happening in Palestine. Palestinian lives matters. Ukrainian lives matters. Afghan lives matters. Iranian lives matters. Iraqi lives matters. African lives matters as much as your people's life matters. Why don't everybody just stay in his or her territory and develop? Why can't everybody just coexist peacefully? Why always sponsor this war of genocide, bloodbathing, and using the monies to do dirty transformation, dirty civilization? How many press members, how many journalists has been killed in Palestine? I watched a particular journalist of Al Jazeera get struck by Israeli Prime Minister, and all attempts by the Palestinians to protest, to make sure that Prime Minister Netanyahu is brought to book. Why haven't you people convicted that man for war crimes? You people have declared Putin a criminal. You people have sentenced Putin in the International Criminal Court, declared him a terrorist, a criminal, wanting him for trial. What about George Bush? When he invaded Iran, that was an act of genocide. That was war crime. That was invasion too. You people said there was weapon of mass destruction discovered in Iraq, but at the end of the day, people started amassing wealth. A sovereign nation is that nation that is located in its geographic jurisdiction, that have its own rights to make laws, coercion to its citizens, does its own election, appointment, and other without an external interference. United Nations applauds this, right? And you people sit there doing all this, yet you know that a nation is independent. You allow a nation, you sit as international observers to see a nation conduct its election, and yet you still come in there to influence its leaders. Okay, that means you people impose leaders on the people and then throw sanction if they go contrary to your own commandments or ordinances. Why? How much money has been sent to Ukraine? How many billions? How many trillions? Isn't this money enough to keep the world in peace and harmony? You people always make the world sick. Now, let me remind you people of the Cuban crisis. When Cuba struck you people in the 70s, was it funny? You people had to almost level that country. It was just a tip because you felt that Russia had to go that extra mile. Now, why always going through the nose of Russia? Why trying to set up a military base in Ukraine? A nation said, no, we don't want your presence around our territory. Just stay at your domain. You are civilized. You always talk about the most civilized things, technological output and all that. And yet, you people always behave like animals. Nosing around people's territory, dragging people's mineral resources to develop yourself. Allow us develop. Allow Asians develop. Allow Africans develop the way you're developing. God created everybody equal. We're all equal. You people don't have special grave you die to. You people don't have special system in your blood vessel. You people don't have special transport system. We breathe the same air. We all get buried in 6 feet. Allow everybody live peacefully. An African man shouldn't be educating you people this way because you people are all knowing. But your people are beautiful. Your people are always good to coexist with. Your leaders are blood-sucking demons. I see them in the United Nations making silly, cock-sucking demon rules and regulations that doesn't really transpire with what we see in reality. Please practice what you preach. Call Netanyahu to United Nations and sanction him for war crimes, for genocide, for starvation, for obliteration and annihilation of the Palestinian people. Make a ceasefire deal with Putin so that people will stop this death unnecessarily in this time that the world is becoming so inhabiting. Transformation, revolution creeping around. Let everybody live peacefully. And last but not least, with the way people are going around, remember that we Africans, our lives depend on you people. When you're making those your preparation to send troops to Ukraine next year in a verge of trapping or circumventing Russia, remember you're playing with a superpower nation. Don't allow Putin unleash a weapon of mass destruction that you people will retaliate and kill everybody. We don't want, on behalf of black people, myself, don't want nuclear war. I don't want to be nuked. I want my children to grow and be told stories of this world by myself. Thank you.